Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of DRW Newscast. This is once again another edition of the Q&A session. Today I bring to you more questions with a special guest, platinum recording artist and a rap sensation, VD Flames in the independent scene.
Hey, what's up, people? Squad.
Over the past couple of weeks, a lot has happened with DRW. We filmed a Q&A session a few days ago with DRW's own Tyler H. Tonight, I filmed one on my own with questions that were brought in by DRW superstars in the DRW universe. The first question comes out from Jay Styles. He says, "What do you see when you see the future of your company's own Jay Styles in wrestling and in reality?" In wrestling, if Jay Styles stays on the track he's on, he could be the next elite world heavyweight champion inside a year. And in reality, he's a damn good person, and I hope that your professional wrestling career goes as planned, and you're just a great person overall. I know you're going to have a great life. I know you lost your mother this year, and my condolences out to you and your family, but you're on a pretty good road, kid. Next question comes from Michael Wolf. Who do you think will be the one to replace Billy, aka Mark, in the Bullet Club? I really don't know. When Mark walked away from the Bullet Club, it kind of left us empty. But shit happens. We're not going to fold. The Bullet Club will always be stronger than the rest. We've beaten the best. We are stronger than the rest, and we will force the rest to fold. So that'll be answered within the next couple of weeks. The next question comes from Mark Jacobs himself. Is Mark Jacobs the big dog of Dark Rebellion Wrestling? He's the World Heavyweight Champion. He and Messiah set a record last year for the longest time in the Extreme Rumble match. Some are out there to break his record. And after that, he was just kind of on a tailspin, and then it started looking up for him. And then when he won the World Heavyweight title, he's been on an uprising ever since. He's a damn good World Heavyweight Champion. And in 16 days, he defends the World Heavyweight title again, and he will defend it versus JM Punk. And then if he succeeds against JM Punk, he will defend it February 11th on Thursday Night SmackDown against Tyler H. And then if he gets through Tyler H, he will defend it March 1st at Beer Bash against Susie Spitz, and then on to Dark Mania. But is Mark Jacobs the big dog of Dark Rebellion Wrestling? It's a tough answer to say. Next question comes from Nate Faber, a.k.a. Justin Blackwood, a.k.a. Zach Hollywood. Who do you personally think is going to win the Extreme Rumble match? A lot of people are actually, busting their ass and, trying to claim their spot in this match, and a lot of people are kind of overlooking, Justin Blackwood, and they're overlooking Luke O'Connell, aka Genesis, and they're overlooking Sting, and my top, I have a fave 5 going into this, as Booker T would say. I have a fave 5. Justin Blackwood, Zach Hollywood, Josh Knight, DMG, and Dante. All 5 of those are Dark Knights in this match. DMG coming in at number 30. She is most likely to win this match if you look at the odds, if you look at the statistics. But that's my fave 5 going into it. Who do I really think is going to win the Rumble? It's going to be a kind of a rough decision, and he's not even in my fave 5, but I honestly think Tyler H may pull it out. He may go from 1 all the way to the end. Messiah did it last year when he came out at 2, so it's tough to say. The next question comes from Luke O'Connell. When will Genesis get a push? When he impresses me. Genesis, you've been around in all these other different type of feds, but you really haven't done anything in DRW, so I can't say when the next time you're going to get a push is. You gotta You gotta impress me, kid. I have a few more questions here that are in my inbox, so I'd like to answer as soon as I can find them. Kind of a botch here. Kind of feel bad for this right now. Oh, next question comes from a mystery account. It says, how do you like the Death Machine style of the A-10 Warhog? It's kind of a weird fucking question. It's powerful. It works. I like it a lot, actually. It's one of my favorite styles. I don't even know where to go from that one. Next question comes from Billy Grant again, aka Mark Jacobs. Does Tyler H deserve a title shot for the World Heavyweight title? In my opinion, after what happened on SmackDown and getting the controversial win over Sean Ripper, yeah, because you look at Sean Ripper, he's #1 contender for the Elite World Heavyweight title after cashing in his Chronic title, and I mean, Tyler H has kind of been on a little bit of a roll. I mean, if you look at it, it's, you can't really say no, you can't really say yes. I mean, it's there. I honestly think that he deserves a title shot. I want to take this special time out to send my condolences out to the Kavanaugh family. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Kien, what? Kavanaugh, whatever. He just joined DRW January 15th, and the news broke about 2 days ago that the Irish Impaler committed suicide. He was very young. His mom broke the news on his Facebook account, and he didn't really get to make an impact in DRW yet. But you know, we talked a lot, you know, within the few days of when we've been friends, and I didn't really get to know him. But nobody deserves to go out like that. And I honestly felt like he could have been a huge star in DRW. So we take this moment of silence for you and your family. Okay, that was a special tribute to Kian Kavanaugh, or however you pronounce his first name. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but rest in peace, man. Give him hell up there. Kind of wanted to make that special announcement here. But be sure to join us the next time we are live on pay-per-view, February 1st, live at Madison Square Garden in New York City. It's going to be a jam-packed pay-per-view. And the opener, it's the first ever ambulance match in DRW history between Susie Spitz and Torrance Banks. Then we got the Ultra-Violent Championship match between JM Domingo and Dirty Mike. And a pure championship triple threat match between Alex Bling, PJM, aka now known as the Outlaw Saint, versus Christoph Shy. Then for the tag team titles, it's a triple threat tag team match, Twisted Sisters, Team India, and Lethal Intent. Then in a #1 contenders ladder match for a shot at the pure title, it is the KYD versus Zach Hollywood versus Densetsu no Sentoki. Then, in a fatal 4-way for the International Junior Heavyweight Championship match, Davin Charmer defends his title versus Jay Styles, TJ Storm, and the returning Justin Blackwood. Then, in the first of 3 main events, in a once-in-a-lifetime match, and the reason why this match is once in a lifetime, it is 2 former best friends, now bitter enemies, battling for the DRW Elite World Heavyweight title. Chris Zero will look to defend versus Sean Ripper. Then, for the World Heavyweight Championship, it'll be the reigning, defending World Heavyweight Champion defending it against the Road to Destiny Series winner, JM Punk. Then it is the second ever Extreme Rumble match, 30-person over the top Royal Rumble until the last two. Then when it gets down to the last two, we'll drop the Hell in a Cell, and they will go toe to toe. And the first one to get the 1, 2, 3 or a submission in the center of the ring will go on to headline Dark Mania, which will be April 12th in Santa Carla, California. We thank you for this special Q&A session. You've allowed us to enter your homes on your TV screens, laptops, tablets, cellular devices, PlayStations, Xboxes, anything that is getting you to YouTube. Thank you for joining us. Like and subscribe and comment for any further questions that you would like to be answered on the next Q&A episode of DRW Newscast. Again, thank you for joining us, and we will be sure to come back for another episode of DRW Newscast. Thank you, VD Flames, for joining me. You were a great guest tonight, and we'll look to speak to you again shortly. Thank you guys again for joining us. It's been a hell of a night.